Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Intuitive Art Mediums. Thank you so much for joining me for this Voice of the Trees Timeless Tarot reading. This will come to you at the right time when you are meant to hear these messages. And let's just dive right into the reading and listen to what the voice of the trees have to say to us today. Okay, we begin with the oak tree with strength and endurance. Next, we have ivy with tenacity and self. Then we have the rowan with protection and defense. And then we have willow with intuition, the unseen. Okay, I really like this reading because we start off strong with the oak tree. And I feel like that you have been through a lot that has made you strong. You've endured a lot, and that has given you strength in who you are with this Ivy card, with the tenacity of who you truly are. And then we have protection and defense. And because you have a strong sense of self, of who you are able to protect yourself. You have this ability to sense when something isn't right. And especially when there is peer pressure or people that are trying to get you to do something that doesn't feel right to you. And with this Willow card, you sense that with the intuition and the unseen. So your intuition is part of your defense and protection, and it's also a part of who you are. And your intuition is very strong at this time. So let's dive into the tarot. I am using the Robin Wood Tarot deck. And we begin with the Page of Swords. Okay, the Page of Swords is about being curious. And curiosity is very good. It's also a card of observing. So you're observing and learning. And I feel like that through your observations, you've become very good at reading the situation, reading the room, reading people's micro expressions on their face and body language. Next, we have the world, and you recognize these things that are in the world. I have to cover up the nudity on the world card. Uh, so the Page of Swords is curious about the world, what is going on in the world, and being true to yourself. The world is also a card of recognition and accomplishment. Next, we have the Five of Wands. This is a card of competition. The wands represent our thoughts and ideas, so I feel like that this is a competition of thoughts and ideas. And I feel like that there could be others that are trying to get you to do things or to sway you to their point of view, to their perspective. And even though you don't completely disagree with them, you're meant to hold true to your perspective. The Five of Wands is sparring. None of these people are trying to hurt each other. They're training. And this builds strength and endurance for you. And then we have the Ace of Wands, inspiration. You are inspired. And this is something new with the Ace. The Page of Swords can also represent youth, a new beginning of something that you're doing, that you're starting. It's like you're preparing to do something that of going out into the world and facing that there is competition, but you're able to hold your own. And then we have the Eight of Cups. This might involve walking away from that which no longer serves you. You're going off to better things in your life. And I feel like what you might be walking away from is this Five of Wands, walking away from people who are argumentative or trying to push their ideas on you. You are remaining strong in who you are. And you are willing to walk away. Okay, this card flipped out for the Page of Swords. It is the Moon card. This is asking you to stay true to your path. Stay on the path. The Moon card is things aren't as they seem to be, but the Moon is also illuminating the path you have ahead of yourself. So long as you stay on your path, you will avoid hidden enemies, obstacles, and negative situations. On the World card, we have Justice. Knowing that everything is going to balance out in the world, having faith that, and justice can represent karma, and it could be something that comes in the night. Then on the Five of Wands, we have the Chariot. The Chariot, here he has the canopy of stars over his head, signifying the sky's the limit. Allowing the stars to navigate you in the direction that you desire to go. And like this Ace of Wands that you have claimed as your own, the Chariot guides the chariot where he wants to go. Not where the chariot wants to go, but where you as the driver want to go. You are in the driver's seat. And then on the Ace of Wands, we have the Sun. This is beautiful. This is conscious energy. I do like seeing the Moon and the Sun here together because it does bring balance. And so far, you have all High Arcana cards. And the Sun is asking you to be playful, to enjoy your time in the sun. And with that Ace of Wands, to being inspired. Some of you might be interested in going out into nature and doing some painting, enjoying yourself. On the Eight of Cups, we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is bringing love into your life. And with you walking away from a negative, toxic situation that no longer serves you, you are being guided by the Knight of Cups. You are being guided by love. And I feel like that your intuition, the unseen, is that love that is guiding you. Okay, let's get you some cards from the Witch's Familiar Runic Oracle. Okay, we begin with Anzus, the Raven. This is a card of protection, intuition, and through your intuition, when something doesn't feel right, you know that you can avoid that. That's part of that protection and defense. And listening to your intuition, you will be protected. Next, we have Sawelo with the Kingfisher. Sawelo does represent the sun, and we do have the sun here with the Ace of Wands. And this is about the self, wholeness. We have the world, and we have self, yourself in the world, and how you want to be in the world. They say all the world's a stage, and we're all actors or in the audience, and we take turns. We take time to observe, and then there are times to be on the world stage. And with that moon and sun, I do feel like that you have a nice balance here with justice and the Chariot here. You decide when you want to be on the stage, who you want to be, how you want to project your energy. And then we have Fihu with the squirrel and the acorn. I really like seeing this with the oak tree because this is a card of prosperity, and there could be a financial windfall coming your way, which could allow you to have your day in the sun, being creative, also giving you this financial freedom to go where you please, do what you want to do that feels right for you. And I feel like that with this Chariot and the Five of Wands, along with that Eight of Cups, that you just don't want to deal with argumentative people, and you're able to leave whenever you choose. And then we have Wonjo with the hummingbird, which represents joy. So I feel like that you are choosing joy over conflict, being joyful in who you are, being playful, and just enjoying yourself, doing what you enjoy doing with love. You are leaving that which doesn't serve you, and you're following your heart, where your heart leads you. Okay, let's get you a couple cards from the Forest Fae. And we have for you the Numina. Seek inspiration in twilight wanderings. I love this because we have the sun we have the sun and the moon and the sun. And between those times, we have the twilight. And artists and photographers, which is also a form of art, know that the twilight time is the best time to capture those great pictures, those great photos. And this is where we can find our greatest inspiration. Next, we have Owl Song. Whisper secrets to the moonlight. Find strength in stillness. And I love that with the moon card here. So I do feel like the Numia goes over here, and Owl Song goes over here with the moon, sharing its moonlight song with you and helping you find the strength, because we also have the oak tree for strength and being in that stillness. Okay, let's get you a couple cards from Forest Friends. Okay, these cards came out, so we're going to go with them. We have, here's your artwork, and we have the mystical fox. Look within, calm your mind, and listen to your inner voice. What is it trying to tell you? Then here's the artwork for your next card. And we have the white hare with awareness. You are attuned to are you attuned to your environment? How can you be more aware of the world around you? And I really like that because we do have the world card with justice. And you're meant to be aware of what's around you, especially with that Five of Wands and the Chariot, you know, to are you attuned to your environment? We have intuition and the unseen here because it's important to be aware of the energy, the unseen, so that you can respond appropriately. Here is your next card, and it is the brown owl with clarity. Trust yourself to navigate the darkness and see what others cannot. And I really like that with this Chariot card, along with that being on the Five of Wands, as well as the Sun and the Ace of Wands. Clarity, trusting yourself to navigate. That's what the Chariot is about, navigating yourself, um, and see what others cannot see. And we also have the owl up here as well. So I feel like that is confirmation. So trust yourself to navigate the darkness and see what others cannot, just as Owl does. And here is your final forest friend. And we have sweet black sheep with compassion. It said that it said there's no small act of kindness. Look out for ways to care for those around you. And I do like that with this Knight of Cups on the Eight of Cups because it's asking you to act with love. And, the sweet black sheep might also resonate with maybe you have been a black sheep in your life and you are being asked to embrace that and realize that it is sweet. It's sweet to be different from others. And let's get you some cards from the Whispering Woods. And we have Path. Wander on the path less traveled. What you find might surprise you. I like that with the Moon card because your path is illuminated. Next, we have Learn. Take a lesson from the owls. Again, owls deeply observe the night and you'll become a little wiser in the day. I love this with the owl cards, the moon card, and the sun card. There is so much to learn to balance between the light and dark with the justice card. And finally, we have Let Go. This is beautiful with that Eight of Cups. Enjoy the pulsing light of the firefly, but don't hold on too tight. Let go. And that's beautiful with the Knight of Cups because the Knights are instigators of change. And the Knight of Cups is leading you with love so that you can let go of that which no longer serves you. You've learned all that you could from the Eight of Cups, and now it's time to climb the mountains because through what you learned with the Five of Wands and the Eight of Cups, you have gained your strength and endurance. You know who you are with the Ace of Cups or Ace of Wands. You know who you are, and you're allowing that to inspire you. And because you are staying true to your path, you are protected. You have the intuition to defend yourself because you are aware of that which is unseen, and you seek inspiration in the twilight wanderings. And this is really beautiful because the mystical fox comes out during those twilight times. Okay, I'm going to end this reading here, Collective. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Please give it a like or share if you did. It helps this channel out. And until next time, take care and blessed be, my friends.